Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Siloom, good evening, good to see you. So last week we were killing dragons, and now we're going to do this mini quest, which I was told is effectively obligatory, and we will do that. It is called the Mahjarrat Memories, so we need to talk to Karshai over in Relica, and we will. Do I need anything? Oh, I sure do. Vibrant Memories, Invitation Box, Insulated Boots, Macaw Pouch, or Ravenous Locust Pouch. Good lord, I don't have any of that. I mean, I don't think so. I think I have to get the invitation box again, perhaps. Vibrant Memories, is that what I need? I have 21. Oh, God. Not many. And then, no, I don't think I have it. So we'll just go see what happens if I go try to do this one. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, so we'll get over to Relica and just say hello to our old friend who, you know, we thought was a Viking madman and turned out to be a Mahjarrat in disguise. But apparently kept some of the Relican form because he liked it. So I can understand that. Let's see. Yep. Karshai is chilling. I want to talk about the Mahjarrat Memories. Hello again, my friend. Hello indeed. Hello, Karshai. I've been experimenting with the technique I use to hide my own memories. Okay, good. I have an idea, but I'll need your help. It involves taking your memories. Tell me more. I understand you've been developing the ability to channel the energy and memories of Gothics. Okay, so this is like a divination thing. Yes. Before my hibernation, I did a great deal of research into the nature of Mahjarrat memory. I believe it may be possible to read fragmentary memories from an environment in which a Mahjarrat has spent a great deal of time. I have fashioned a device to allow this, but I cannot use it myself because I lack your ability in divination. Well, I gotcha. It's pretty substantial indeed. I needed a level 60 to get this, so I accept. Very well, I must ask one thing. I cannot afford to alert the other Mahjarrat of my activities and plans, okay? I'll give you the device, but you must not discuss it with them. Anything you uncover with it or the device itself. I have an old enchanted imperial contract. If you sign it, you will be bound to your agreement. What do you mean, imperial? Mr. Krabs, good evening. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Well, I'm going to give it my best shot and see what happens. I'm excited to learn more about the Mahjarrat. I always like it. You read the contract. It is simple and clearly laid out. It doesn't seem to contain any trickery. I'm very good at these. Yeah, I'll sign it. You've signed a contract and feel a tingle run over your body. All of your money is gone. Good. Before you can use the device, it needs to be charged with divine memories. You will need to charge it with around 500 memories of sufficient quality before you can use it. All right. Take the charged device to an area you believe one of my kindred may have spent time and operate it there. If you are correct, you should be able to recover a vestige of their presence from the environment. Bring it back to me and I'll transcribe it for you. You'll need to recharge the device after each successful use. Karshai hands you a small box. Isn't this the same box your memories were stored in? Waste not, want not. All right then. So we've got the engrameter. Great. I'm excited to get it. My God, this Mahjarrat is tall. All right, so I need to go get 500 memories per. So I don't know. The last time I was doing this, I feel like if my memory serves me correctly, which is, it probably doesn't. I was over here and I ran over to, I think this way, but we'll see. Maybe it was like, let me see this. No, maybe I was down here. Here's vibrant memories. Okay, yeah, take me to this one. Sir Theodore, good evening. Good to see you. Some incredible tunes. Do you mean they just added a new sword to the game, Mr. Krabs? Or you just got a new sword? The Masterwork two-handed sword? Oh, okay, cool. I should come with an empty pouch. That's my fault. Is there a container that you can get for these memories to make this? Can you use the special amulet to like collect them and send them back to your bank or whatever? This might take me a while to get these memories. Can you buy, can you buy vibrant memories on the, in the Grand Exchange? Oh, I see. So just out of curiosity, I did this to level up divination a long time ago when I needed to get a skill high enough for a quest, but I haven't done this in a bit, and I'm wondering, is this the fastest method to get these memories to charge the engrameter? Like, is this about right for what I should be doing? You know, my divination is a whopping 74. Watch out. I collect Guthix's memories all day long. This here is a memory of Guthix stubbing his toe. Just out of curiosity, there's no, like, protean or any kind of like treasure hunter related paraphernalia that I would have that would either increase the rate at which you gather this stuff or produce it or anything. It is like that. The memories are just passing into my head. I wonder if I can use the proteans as vibrants and they would count for this. I probably have a bunch in my bank. Oh my god, my Silverhawk boots are empty. We've got a clear violation. I feel terrible about this. Yeah, interesting, Sir Theodore. Well, I'll check it. I am not looking for experience, Sir Theodore. You have to have 500 memories to charge this engrameter for the quest. So, you only need level 60 divination for this mini quest, but you need 500 every time to actually get this thing up and running. So I'm just standing here collecting the memories to charge up the device. My divination is 74, so I'm far higher than I need to be. I don't think it matters. It just said vibrant. Yeah, I feel you, Sir Theodore. It's like cutting down trees. Well, I'm gonna just go quickly check just to see because I'm curious, and I need to level up, or I need to recharge my Silverhawks. I got no extra feathers. So I have protean memories, and I have some vibrant memories. So, I could take them. I could take these, and then no, I think I can just take these to an energy rift, and then use them to get experience, but not put them in the engrameter. I gotta say, I'm kind of shocked. You used to be able to, I feel like, purchase Silverhawk feathers from the oddments store. Maybe it's just a, Oh, okay. Enriched memories count for double? Okay, I will do that, Sir Theodore. We'll try it. Oh, these are too expensive. I'll have to find other ways to get them. Oh, does this place just have more enriched memories? What makes them enriched, if you don't mind me asking? Mather, good evening. Good to see you. Oh, there's a lot of people partying here. I see there's a vibrant spring. I'm getting it from it. Oh, okay. That's cool. Boy, Guthix really had a lot of memories. Guess he was alive for a long time, it happens. Heath Run, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I guess, sir, it's a good point, Sir Theodore. Oh, did somebody else get it? Is it, like, competitive? Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to be very real with all of you. I know that this quest is, like, obligatory for lore and everything like that, but I'm only going to do one of these. And we will, then move on to a different quest. I didn't realize it was going to take this long just to charge this thing up, and that the fact that you have to charge it each time, like, this is going to take me a half an hour each charge. It's too long. It doesn't make for good, like, I could try to do it offline, here and there, but it's a bit painful. And I'm not really doing anything, I'm just standing here. Like, I feel like 50 memories would be reasonable to charge it. 500 is, diabolical. Pretty much, Sir Theodore. Oh, was that what that butterfly was? Or, oh no, I need to change it because, I see what you mean. I have to go to that place and change the setting, right. I got the Chronicle Fragment. What do I do with it? Should I power up the spring? Or did you say I should keep this? This person has a rainbow-colored lizard. It's like a Komodo dragon with a glowing rainbow tail and spikes. Can I weave these memory strands into something? Oh, I see what you mean. Wow, okay. That's a lot. I don't really know if I have access to any more. I just came here because it was vibrant and I knew I needed vibrant memories, but I don't know my way around divination. Let me see the skill. Whoa. The crater erupts. What does that mean? Oh, I can get a bunch. Okay. Oh, does this one just give you only enriched or something? Yeah, sweet. We're getting close, people. It's about to happen. Okay, it's now fully charged and can be used to check for Mahjarrat memories at locations that were important to them. Alright, so, I mean, there's lots of places that could be. Like, we could think about going way out into the cold to where the ritual happens. We could go to where Ali the Wise lives. We could go where Ozzy is. Oh, cool, Sir Theodore. Okay. We're on the move, people. Now, I don't know if this is how it's actually going to work. I'm just going to see. You recovered the drifting memory of a Mahjarrat, you'll need to return it to Karshai for transcription before you can recharge the device. Okay, so I got one. And we're going to go back over here and see what we get. Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, Thorman. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. All right, can I just use? Yep, I got the memory of Ali, the wisest. I have a memory for you. Give it to me, and I will attempt to interpret it and transcribe what I learn. You hand the memory carefully to Karshai. I mean, I feel kind of bad about this, like we're spying on the other Mahjarrat. Karshai presses the memory against his forehead, where it fades into him and vanishes. That is extraordinary. I can feel the memory merging with my own. So powerful. Karshai looks distant. What a powerful experience. Please bring me more. Karshai transcribes the memory into a book for you. There, make of it what you will. He hands me a book, and I get a bunch of divination experience, which is kind of cool. So this is, Wahi Saitul, or Ali the Wise's memory. We have just one figure, and Frenescane legend, paltry when compared to the menagerie found on Gillinor. This is Mother Ma. Oh, is Frenescane the planet or the world that the Mahjarrat come from? Or is that the name of their culture or their people? Mother Ma, this mythical figure who supposedly birthed the first of our people in the cradle atop the great volcano. Our ancestors were said to make their perilous pilgrimage to the top of the volcano and speak with Mother Ma, who taught them magic and construction and other secrets of survival. When Mother Ma fell into too deep a sleep, she would dream great hordes of Muspa to attack us, and only the ritual of rejuvenation could rouse her and prevent our destruction. When Mother Ma became angry, she would shake the world and cause earthquakes and avalanches, and only the ritual of enervation could calm her. I am not convinced personally that Mother Ma or the Muspa ever existed. Certainly, by the time of my birth, it had been many thousands of years since a Muspa was supposed to have been seen, and any who made the perilous trek up the volcano to search for our goddess did not return. The ritual of rejuvenation had become an intrinsic part of our culture, one that I believe served more as a tool of political control than of religious purpose. Of course, voicing such progressive thoughts would have seen me next in line, so I kept them to myself. While I cannot deny that seismic activity occurs, I am not convinced that it was a necessary component of procreation, nor that the ritual of enervation had anything to do with its natural cessation. It had simply become our custom to breed during earthquakes. I mean, who doesn't find earthquakes romantic, right? After the Mahjarrat left Frenescane, during our short years of war among the Menephites, we gave no thought to the rituals. However, once we reached the fortress of Karid Et, Zeros' offer for us to join the Empire triggered yet another debate. When some argued that a sacrifice ought still to be made as part of our tradition, a further debate broke out about whether the sacrifice could meaningfully be performed in the absence of the volcano and marker stone. Zero seemed puzzled by our debate, but after Azanandra explained the history and the purpose of the ritual of rejuvenation, he offered to create a replacement marker stone for us and expressed interest in observing. So this is the history of how the ritual stone came to be on Gielinor. The ritual proceeded with an uncommon solemnity in the presence of an actual god, and afterwards Zeros explained what he had been able to perceive of it. Nickman, good morning. In the absence of Mother Ma, whose genuine existence he seemed not to question, he explained that the energies that had been intended for propitiation had instead been distributed amongst the rest of us. He told us that on this world, without regular sacrifice, our energies would wither and we would perish. He cautioned, however, to perform the ritual infrequently and recommended an interim of 5 centuries. When I later learned of the syzygy from human astrologers, I recommended this to the others, and we've practiced it thus ever since. Zeros' replacement marker stone was eventually relocated to Gorak, where it remains to this day. I think Zeros' insight into our ways was the most significant factor in our decision to join the Empire. Oh, I did not read the stories yet, Nickman, but I could certainly do that. I'll tell you what, I have made the decision, Nickman, even though the stories are really good, like that's a good bit of lore there, I don't believe I'm going to be able to do this quest on stream because collecting the 500 memories just takes too long to recharge the device. Let's see here. I could do that. I did it once, Nickman. I think it took me about half an hour to get the 500 memories, which was just too much time of standing there. So let's see if I can find it. So, oh, I see. Nickman's given me the 2nd and 3rd and 4th Dragonkin journal, as well as the last writers. All right, so yeah, that's a good idea, Mather. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea, Sir Theodore. So this is the 2nd Dragonkin journal, which is from the Queen Black Dragon, which, you know, to Nickman's point, like, yeah, we're not going to kill this thing a million times. I mean, maybe one day, but not right now. So this is following the first journal, which we got and read. I continue to channel my pain and hatred into the project. I will not live as a slave to her stone, answering its every call. I am currently observing this creature I have created. She is enormous. Side effects of using giant reptiles. However, she is also highly intelligent, and she appears to be free from her curse. Is this the next step for the Dragonkin? I must test the limits of this creature to see if she is a viable evolution. She can spout flames naturally without magic. Useful. She has inherited my magical power, but her huge body prevents her from manipulating it. The obvious solution would be to channel her power into smaller recipients or vessels who can then cast spells for her using her tremendous power. It remains to be seen whether she is capable of solving the problem herself. Okay, Mather, that makes sense. All right, so that's book 2. And let's see if it just links directly to the third book. It does. The third book says, others have started to take note of the project in their moments of sanity. Good. One even tried to copy me and created his own creature. It is considerably smaller, weaker, and less intelligent than mine, but it has 3 heads. So this is the King Black Dragon. Despite its weakness, this creature, right. So this is Karapek's notes on making dragons, or his experiments, right? Despite its weakness, this creature may be useful for breeding with mine. I must know what potential their progeny has. I can feel my defenses of mind against her curse beginning to tire. I feel her compulsion. The rage is coming. I must get rid of her curse. The dragonkin are not slaves. And here's the fourth. 100 years have passed. The project is a failure. Our creations have only managed to produce weak, broken, bestial offspring. They are weak, these less than dragonkin, these dragons. We have not created the future of our species. We have created an entirely new one, a weak species. Weak, like we are, under her curse. The dragons are not affected, but they're too far removed from us to hold the key to our deliverance. I want to slaughter them all, these dragons, along with their queen and king. Yet the part of me that clings to sanity reminds me that they may prove to be useful later on. I can barely restrain myself. I have released the king into the wilds. The queen is different. She has my lifeblood. I made her. Despite being a failure of a dragonkin, she has a degree of raw power that may yet prove useful. I have stored her deep underground, restrained and protected by magical artifacts I have created. They are both her shield and her prison, keeping her in a magical state of slumber with a protective field to fend off intruders. The dragons are a failure. The project is over, but the search for our freedom is not. I am Karapak, the Observer. I will find a way to free the dragonkin from your curse. We will remove the shackles you put in place, and we will kill you. All right, then. So, I'm sure this is explained, but what happens if a dragonkin touches the stone of Jas? Their power is the stone, so they just don't get anything extra from touching it? Okay. Fair enough. And didn't you say the other journal was a potential drop from... Here it is. Last Riders is a book written by Hannibus. Oh, okay. Detailing the Ilyanka's arrival on Gillinor from Aya and their subsequent fate. Okay. The last of the Dragon Riders. As far as I know, nothing has ever been written about my people. The words I write here may be the only record of us. No one else is to blame. We brought it on ourselves, and I, more than anyone, am responsible for what came to pass. Long ago, we lived on a world with no stars in the sky. It was a simple, beautiful world, and we had no reason to war each other. There were no enemies, threats, or lies, and we were at peace with all creatures, including the great Gurs, huge creatures that roamed the marshes. We helped them to find food, and in turn, they allowed us to ride them to plow our fields. We looked after their eggs, which was hard on many of us. While we longed to have children, our bodies had become infertile. No child has been born for decades, and soon the youngest of our people would be past childbearing age. One night, when all 3 moons were clear in the sky, a shadowy figure appeared on the outskirts of our settlement. Zeros? Hey, McCheesy, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. That's a good question, my friend. I certainly would be interested in trying Kenshi if there's see what like updates have happened in the game, or if there's any news on Kenshi 2. Fantastic game. Another oh, here we go. When we approached him, he would disappear. When we called to him, he would not answer. After a time, we grew accustomed to his watching. We returned to tending the Gurs, riding them as we plowed our fields. Eventually, the shadowy man approached us. He spoke as if several voices were speaking at the same time. I have an offer for your people. I can cure your infertility. You must stop playing nanny to these beasts and have children of your own. Come away from this world and receive my gift. Another world? A chance to have children? It was so much to comprehend. He only gave us a night to decide. We, the tribe's riders, met on our Gurs away from the stranger. We talked and called for a vote. Each was required to step their Gur forward if they wished to follow this man. Those who wished to remain must step back. I was the only one to remain still. I think I got logged out of RuneScape, is the music. I was the only one to remain still. Making decisions had never come easily for me. So we followed the man. That's a good point, McCheesy. Through the portal to another world. It was nothing like our own, full of mountains, great oceans, and a huge variety of creatures. Having left our world to the Gurs, we soon developed an affinity with dragons. These great lizards were not unlike the Gurs, except they breathed fire and were not so gentle, yet in our hands, they became tame enough to ride. The one who brought us here, the one they called the Empty Lord, told us that we were the first to accomplish the feat, and he seemed pleased with us. The new world was complex, and much happened we didn't understand. We had to quickly learn about concepts like combat, war, betrayal, loyalty, and lies. Of that list, loyalty came easiest to us, and we did as the Empty Lord commanded, hoping that he would reward us with offspring. We learned about war next, and we took to it with great skill. It awoke something in us. The Empty Lords, enemies began to fear us. I rode a magnificent black beast with 3 heads. Word spread of us, the Dragon Riders. For years, we rained fire on our opponents, and many of us forgot about our infertility, even as our numbers fell. Yeah, they're missing that apostrophe, Sir Theodore. The finest warrior will still fall, and age took our elders. I called for a meet, and we agreed to petition the Empty Lord, and he asked us to wait until the war was over. The Empty Lord told us that this day would soon come, but after one vicious, terrible battle, only 5 of us remained. We had gone from dozens to a handful. It was at our lowest ebb that one of the Empty Lord's generals, Zamorak, approached us. He had been growing in power and influence, and he had a reputation for making promises that the Empty Lord could not hear. That day, he offered us the one thing that the Empty Lord had never delivered, in exchange for 2 of our number to become his personal bodyguard. We agreed that Morvanan and Apropos would join him If the Empty Lord did not make good on his word, perhaps Zamorak would. A week later, Morvanan and Apropos returned to us. They had flown all evening to give us the news. Zamorak had retrieved a weapon that had enough power to kill the Empty Lord, and there would be a confrontation that night. I know, apropos of nothing indeed. Apropos said, "We must ride with Zamorak. The Empty Lord is never going to honor his deal with us. If Zamorak becomes a god tonight, we'll be rewarded for siding with him." Morvanan had already mounted her dragon, ready to fly. "No, we can't risk our lives allying with Zamorak," said Ablenkian. "The Empty Lord has promised us offspring after the war. If we warn him, he will reward our loyalty. Besides, how do you know Zamorak has the power to give us anything?" Balustan nodded in agreement. Like the Gur meets of old, we voted on our steeds. Ablenkian and Balustan's dragons belched fire into the air. He goes by Abe Lincoln for short, I know, McCheesy. Morvanan and Apropos dragons streamed fire to the ground. My dragon stood, sullen, unmoving, undecided. We cannot risk the fate of our race. If we gamble on either side, we could lose everything. We must hold on to what we have and do nothing. The victor will want us on his side. We can control dragons, and he will forgive us for not intervening, I said. We argued, we fought, we voted countless times that night, but none of us would change our stance. We argued until the sun rose, but I was confident that the victor would welcome us back to him and cure us of our sickness. But that night, both Zamorak and the Empty Lord disappeared from the world. We have never learned what happened. Ah, okay. More importantly, their armies did not disband. There was chaos, and many fought among themselves, but others looked afield for revenge. Zamorak's allies claimed that Morvanan and Apropos abandoned Zamorak and branded them traitors. Those loyal to the Empty Lord believed Abe Lincoln, Balustan, and I were traitors too and came for us. Apropos died first, hunted down by Zamorak's vampires. Once they bled her dry, they tied her to a great stake for all to see. It wasn't long before Ablenkian and Balustan followed her. They tried to flee but were torn apart by the Empty Lord's Ripper demons. Morvanan was able to outride Zamorak's Helldogs for a week or so before a lone arrow knocked her from her dragon. She was devoured by the pack, and I, for the first time, was alone. I have returned to the cave where we entered this forsaken world. My dragon is by my side, which gives me some small comfort. Looking at him reminds me of the Gurs on my homeworld. I wonder whether they have survived without us. So, a horrible fate for the Ilyukans, and I wonder, right here, where they say that Zamorak and the Empty Lord disappeared, I suppose I just assumed that Zamorak kills, well, or at least damages the Empty Lord, sends him out, right? And then, but this seems to make it like simultaneous, which makes it feel more like it was just the Guthix edicts that like expelled all of the gods from the world, and that's why they haven't returned. But I kind of thought that like Zamorak took care of Zeros before the edicts, but I don't know exactly. Okay. Wow. Oh, I see. Okay. So my plan then is to just go to this quest called Fate of the Gods, which is just continuing Sliske's game. It does not, McCheesy. So, the way you describe it, that doesn't sound good for Zamorak. Like, were the demons that you're saying dragged him to hell, were they the Empty Lord's followers who were angry with Zamorak, or what's going on with that? I know, McCheesy. No, I mean, unless he needed to take dominion. I mean, there's got to be there's a god down there too, I suppose. Oh, okay. So he signed a deal with the demons so that the demons would help him, but then when he won, the demons were like, "You're coming with us." Oh, I see. He had a promise to fulfill. I guess so, Sir Theodore. But, yep, well, we'll see if we get some of those questions answered. So we are going to go to talk to Azzy. Who is, of course, disappointed with us, but what can we do, right? Oh, nice. Okay, great. Let me turn the music back up. Hey, nerd, good evening. Good to see you. Let's see. Fate of the Gods. Okay, so let's talk to him about the announcement, I guess. I thought I already did talk to him. Let me see. Yes, I was disappointed that, yeah, I already did talk to him about this. Will you try to obtain the stone? The temptation of Elder God energy is strong, I must admit. The stone's a powerful artifact, but I am not interested in ascension like those power-hungry Zamarakians. Their aims are purely selfish, whilst I remain loyal to Zeros. If my lord desires the stone, then I and the other Zeruji and Mahjarrat will do everything in our power. Okay, he doesn't like our decisions. Yep, here he is again, disappointed. We could not see eye to eye. You're a caring being. I can understand why you would want to protect Guthix, even if it was always going to be a fruitless decision, in my opinion. Alright, let's work together. Bobbity bobbity. Isn't Sliske Zerosian? Right. So this is old. We already did talk to him about this. So Sliske released next from her icy cage while I notified Char it felt momentous. But then he disappeared. Right. Yes, I am, Sir Theodore. It says I need to talk to him. Oh. Oh, it says Eagles Peak Lodestone. Thank you, Derp. I didn't... I just saw Azzy, and I was like, well, I know where that guy is. No, I messed up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's in Mahjarrat form over here. Rolling. Azzy, what you doing out here?
I am here under direct orders from Zaros.
Okay. Is it something you could tell me about?
Not yet, my friend. You are not quite ready.
Oh, my skills are not high enough. I didn't see that. My fault. I thought, 75 divination. Okay, well, actually, look at this. Check this out. Divination, but it's really close. I only need, like, 5,000. Well, we got a bunch of divination experience from the book for, you know, getting the stuff here. I actually have a secret plan here. Check this out. All right. Are the unstable memories better than the protean ones? Are they, like, is there a reason? If I just take these memories and just cram them in there, then I should be able to get to 5,000 pretty easily. Okay. We got this. We got this. Not a problem. Oh, Canifis is better? Okay, I'll do that. I trust you. Okay. Northwest. Oh man, we'll get this in a heartbeat. Look at me, I'm synchronized with this person. We're almost there. Oh man, you should have seen it before, Nick Bam, when I was just harvesting memories. It was not good. Hey, Prosh, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, okay, nerd. Thank you. There it is. All right. Now we're ready. I see. Sir Theodore, makes sense. Hey, congrats, Prosh. That is a big number. Oh, that's funny, Sir Theodore. Well, I mean, it's a pet. I only have Mr. Brains.
I am here under...
Fated to Gods is a fully voice-acted quest.
Indeed, your role in this is pivotal.
My role in what?
Rejoice. The time for Zaros' return is at hand.
Wow. All right, then. Zeros coming back, huh? Zeros is returning?
Yes, Guthix's death was a tragedy, but it has allowed all other gods to return. There is one final obstacle preventing Zaros' return, however.
Okay.
Once more, I request your services in the name of my lord. You, and only you, are capable of removing this obstacle.
Alrighty.
While you may not always have displayed an unerring devotion to Zaros, you have always come through for us.
I love how, like, Azzy is just... I know, Sir Theodore. I'm not sure about that myself. I just love how Azzy is so much a cheerleader for Zeros, like, and so optimistic about Zeros that he just glosses over everything. Like, I mean, I know you picked Guthix and you're now godless and you don't want anything to, but you know, we could count on you. You're in it. And then like Sliske is always like messing everything up and is totally untrustworthy. And he's like, you know, I mean, Sliske is a little bit unusual, but it's all Zeros is gonna love it. This is great. I think Zeros could trust Sliske on this one. He's like the eternal, like, he sees the world through Zeros colored glasses, or I guess his magenta eyeballs.
All disagreements between us are in the past. Any doubts you may have will be answered.
Okay.
Today, we shall truly see if you stand with Zaros or against him.
All right, then. Why would I want to help Zeros?
Do not be swayed by propaganda.
Propaganda.
Remember that history is written by the victors. I was there during the downfall of my lord's empire. I witnessed firsthand the butchery of those who despised and feared him. It was a power grab, plain and simple, but you need not take my word for it.
I guess you're right, Big Cheesy. I know. Okay, so give me the reasons why I shouldn't do this.
Whatever you may think of Zaros, you owe him the chance to explain himself in person. All I ask is that you keep an open mind.
This is like the worst sales pitch ever. He's like, look, I mean, can you invite the most powerful destructor god to this world? He needs your help getting here, but can you just let him come and explain himself in person? Just open the door to let him into this world that we can't open without you. Just so he can, like, explain himself in person. He's definitely not going to try to take over Gilnor. He just wants to talk to you face to face. Hey, Prosh, thank you so much for the 7 months, my friend. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's lonely.
Zaros awaits you through the World Gate. Will you at least meet with him?
He does.
Excellent.
Yeah, sure.
Zaros will be most pleased to finally meet you.
Oh, was there a choice there? I just pushed the space bar. You mentioned the World Gate.
Yes, it is a portal between realms, created by Guthix many millennia ago.
Okay.
While there are many portals that allow for travel from plane to plane, only the World Gate has the power to reach every plane in existence.
Or, there's a white dragon that I met that can also do this if we have a good idea about the world that we're visiting.
Though at present it can only reach worlds that either Guthix or Zaros visited with it.
Yeah, nerd, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to meet him, but not help. You know what I mean? I just want to see him face to face. I want to see what we got here. I want to take stock of this god. He really did, Sir Theodore. He really did.
To reach Zaros by any other means would require more power and time than is available to us.
Where's the gate?
It is right here, hidden in the Shadow Realm, away from prying eyes.
Now, wait a minute. The Shadow Realm, isn't that like Sliskay's specialty? How do we get it out of the Shadow Realm?
We require the aid of another for this task.
Who?
I think you know all too well. I was unsure of this, but Zaros was clear.
Surely you can't mean. I do mean. And stop calling me Shirley. Sliskay!
Speak of the Mahjarrat, and he shall appear.
Hey, there he is. Look at these options. I'm not working with him, I'll kill you, or good to see you again. I mean, this is a set of choices here. Good to see you again.
I'm surprised at your civility, considering all that Sliskay has done.
Well, let's just say, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I've done some real bad stuff in my time here in Gilnor. I'm not really in a position to judge, although I do like to judge a lot.
It's nice to have fans.
Sliskay is the only one of us capable of drawing the gate back into the material realm. I am not happy that we need him, but need him we do. Play your part, Sliskay, and then go about your business.
No, Azzy. I think I might stick around for a little while.
I like how everybody's tried to flex on Sliskay, and it's like, even as he's like, hey, I'm the boss here, right, Sliskay? Like, you gotta listen to me. And, like, Sliskay's like, I mean, help me out with this. Does Sliskay have Armadill's staff and the Stone of Jas? Right now?
It might help if you could first see the World Gate.
Like, I don't know what, as he thinks that he's going to do. Maybe he thinks Zeros would be more powerful than those artifacts.
I'll have to pull you into the Shadow Realm for this.
Pull me in. Sounds great. Love being in the Shadow Realm. I'm huge there. Fine, let's get this over with. The sooner it's done, oh god.
The sooner you can return to worshipping me?
I never said that. Just tell me what needs doing.
Now, let's not rush into things here. I have a proposition for you.
Okay. Oh, here it comes. You just can't help yourself, can you?
What can I say? I am who I am. At least I'm consistent.
Yes, yes. I know, it's so confusing, Sir Theodore. Whatever you're gonna say, I doubt Azzy will like it.
Oh, he can't hear. This is for your ears only. My mastery of the Shadow Realm has grown, even since our meeting in Guthix's shrine. As one of the godless, there's an opportunity here for a big win. You could seriously weaken a god, or perhaps even stop his return.
I like what you're saying. Yeah, Sir Theodore. What do you think of Zeros?
Of all the gods, I like Zaros most. He just gets me, you know. He helped to make the world my playground.
Ah,
But he's been gone a long time, and we're all getting on just fine without him. We don't need him. We don't need any gods.
that's funny, Sir Theodore. It really is, nerd. Oh, but I suppose we do need a sadistic Mahjarrat.
This isn't about me.
Isn't everything about you, Sliske? Are you still loyal to Zeros?
Loyalty goes both ways. I see the truth, unlike pious Azanadra over there. Oh, I still follow orders like a good little Mahjarrat, but I've always taken them more as guidelines. I like to be creative.
It's just a suggestion, really. So Zeros did order you to kill Guthix?
That was more my interpretation. Zaros wanted to return, but I saw futility in bargaining with Guthix. I suspect Zaros knew that, but he's not exactly forthcoming.
And your tournament for the gods?
Zaros needed a diversion, so I gave him one. While the other gods are busy with their infighting, Zaros could return unchallenged, and none will be the wiser.
So everything you've done has been for Zeros. You are still a loyal Zerosian.
After a fashion.
Right. Or from a certain point of view, as Obi-Wan would say, but now you're suggesting what? That I could sabotage Zeros' return or even kill him? What game are you playing, Sliske?
What can I say? I'm complicated.
He is. Alex, good evening. Good to see you. I don't trust anything you say.
And this time you don't have to. Through that gate you're on your own. Neither I nor Azanadra can follow you.
Yes, yes, Alex. I know, he's like, I wonder what they're talking about. Is it about me? I'm supposed to just take your word on that?
Ask Azanadra if you don't believe me. I'm not fool enough to so openly disobey Zaros' orders. It will be just you and Zaros. You can see for yourself what he's like and make up your own mind. All I'm suggesting is that you don't have to do what is asked of you. You always have a choice.
Right.
If you don't like what you see, then, as World Guardian, there's something you can do about it.
Oh, right, Alex.
The point is that ultimately, his fate is in your hands, and that, to me, is such sweet irony. It's what I live for.
He loves it. Alright, let's hear the proposal.
Zaros doesn't just want your help, he needs it. He hasn't said why exactly, but you are the key ingredient. That puts him at your mercy. Whatever he wants of you, you have a choice to make.
Excuse me.
As World Guardian, even he cannot force you. The decision will be yours. Whatever you might think of me doesn't come into it. If you like Zaros, then by all means help him. But if you're opposed to him, now is your best opportunity to get rid of him for good, or at least weaken him further. Go and meet Zaros. Make your choice. If you just walk away, this decision could fall to someone else.
I'll keep it in mind.
That is all I could ask for. That's enough prattling. Let's get this gate working again.
Let's get it working.
The gate is currently locked. Until the lock is removed, the gate can't be used. It's a simple combination lock, really. One turn right, one turn left, one turn right. You just need to know the correct symbols to turn to. Well, go on then. I'm waiting.
Okay. What? There must be hundreds of combinations. Surely you don't expect me to just try them all.
Honestly, adventurers these days, where's your work ethic? The joy of figuring things out for yourself.
Okay, sure. ...
Oh, fine. I'm bored with waiting. Here. There, the combination. On the pillar next to me. Never let it be said that I don't give you anything.
Alright. Okay. Pitchfork, stick, asterisk. Alright. Through these gates you see a world covered almost entirely by trees. You recognize it as being Tardadad, home plane of the elves. Yeah, you can. I peered in. Oh, that's funny, Mather. Alright, oh, I gotta inspect it, I guess. Okay, fine.
Struggle?
No. Sliske has revealed some Gothixian runes on the pillar. If I'm reading it right, it's right to a three-pronged fork, then left to a long vertical line with a shorter line, and then finally right to a star-like symbol, right? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm changing the controls. Oh, wait. Okay. Right. Oh, that's cool. I was gonna go look, but I'm like doing the combination here. Okay, one. 2.
That certainly took you long enough. Come closer and I'll explain what comes next.
Okay. Through the gate you see a vast ocean speckled with hundreds of small islands. One has a gleaming white tower upon it. Okay, now what?
Now we bring the World Gate back with us into the material realm.
What was the delay?
Oh, calm down, Azzy. Zaros has waited for millennia. A few more hours won't kill him.
Oh boy.
You were in the Shadow Realm with Siske for quite some time. I hope he wasn't filling your head with his nonsense. I do not trust him.
It's good that you finally come to that.
Nor do I fully trust you. When talking with Zaros, please keep an open mind.
And when I say open mind, like, whenever people say keep an open mind, they don't really mean keep an open mind. They mean make sure to agree with what I want. Hey, Fading. Good evening. Thank you for the 24 months. I appreciate that. It's not like, you know, think about all the possibilities. It's like, make sure that the possibility that you select aligns with the one that I want.
Did Siske say anything to you while you were in the Shadow Realm?
No, spare him from the poison. Just his usual spiel.
That can be damning enough. I've taken the liberty of setting the gate to where you'll be going. In fact, it is the only place it will take you until Zaros is returned. Once on the other side, everything is up to you. I am under orders to remain here, and I will ensure that Siske never leaves my sight.
Oh, don't mind me. I have no plans to interfere.
Step through when you are ready, World Guardian.
I am ready.
The empty...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. The Empty Lord awaits. Okay. Through the gate, you see a volcanic, ash-covered world comprised solely of black rock. The world on which Zaros resides is very dangerous. You will need combat gear and food. Are you ready? No, let me get some more. I mean, I have some food, but I should probably have more than just this. I could get a bunch more sharks. I'll be right back. Oh. I can't teleport. The World Gate messed me up. Oh, will I? A face mask, okay. Thank you, Mather. Will this face mask do? It is a COVID mask. Well, I do have a gas mask. I also have a green dragon mask, a tribal mask. I have a butterfly mask, a pumpkin mask, mask of the troll, mask of the green worm, mask of crimson, and a camel mask. Please let me wear this camel thing. I mean, is this legit? Or is it because the world is so hot, like I can't breathe? Can I be honest with you? I mean, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but I'm pretty sure the Virtus mask is legit for breathing. This is like Darth Vader caliber breathing mask. I should be able to roll this. They do enough, Mather. You don't see the nanofiber mesh behind that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mather. You know, Sir Theodore, I don't know if I remember off the top of my head the history of Virtus. An ancient mage? Is it a Zerosian mage by any chance? What god affiliation are we talking about? Oh, okay, cool. We're going in. Whoa. This world is shaking. Hello? Is someone there? I guess not. I'll keep looking. You'd better. Alright, let's zoom out. Whoa. Look at this place. Not ideal. Just a little bit of ash in the air. Dead world. Is this where they imprisoned Zeros? Oh god. It's a tough place. I got the crystal. So this is like Superman's... I'm coughing. I hope that this mask is kicking in. A purple crystal used to store... Oh, okay, thank you, Mather. Information. Alright, this thing stores info. Alright, well, let's keep going then. I've been nearly killed. Alright, I think I should go back out and give it to Sliske. There's not much going on here. Except me getting hit by lightning. I don't think this is an N95 that I've got on here. Am I right in thinking that the gate is talking to me?
RuneScape, yes.
Or where it's taking
It is
me?
where all Mahjarrat originate.
So that world is the Mahjarrat world? So the volcano is where Mother Ma sits? And if there's earthquake, that means that the Mahjarrat are mating. Great. Now I have the image of Mahjarrat propagation. I don't know if I want to go back there. But it's so desolate and inhospitable, no offense.
None taken. I would not expect anyone but a Mahjarrat to understand its beauty.
Is that are you using the right words when you speak?
Ugh.
Something you wish to share, Sliske?
Sounds like it, right, Heathrun?
Feniske is such a boring place. There's nothing to do there. Not like here. Gielinor is so much more fun.
Why would Zeros reside in such a foreboding place?
Because he's evil.
Oh, really?
Oh, don't be so puerile. You know as well as I why he's there.
Which is?
Which is for Zaros to tell you himself.
It's fair enough, nerd. They sure do. Okay. But I got this thing. Alright, oh, I just need to find shelter. It says find shelter. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't see a lot of shelter. But maybe... Oh, I can jump over this. Okay, derp. I didn't think about that. I thought it was like... The map made this gap look not passable. My fault. Alright. You will be killed by the environment. Well, I guess I could take shelter underneath that. But what's the fun in that? I should keep exploring. This little cave looks good. This is definitely shelter. It heals me up in here, or not. It was a purple memory, like a Guthix memory. Alright, so I could walk across that. I could have done that before. Alright, let's go this way. It heals me, which is good. Whoa! Look at that move. Not bad. I keep trying to surge. Man, you could see my skeleton when that lightning hit me, like, you know, Marv from Home Alone. Well, I guess that was Home Alone 2, but you know what I mean. I guess you're right, Sir Theodore. They're helping me. It really is. His patented high-pitched scream, Alex, is so good. It goes on for so long. Yeah, it was a purple ball. Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I don't know, though, if Marv even felt it at that point. The brain damage that he suffered after being hit by, you know, 3 consecutive bricks thrown from a 3-story building onto his head. He's done. Alright. No, that was the preamble, Alex. That was like right when they got to the house and he was on the roof and he took their picture. And then they did their patented move where they split up and try to get inside the house. And Marv heads up at the basement. Harry gets his head on fire again. And he flips upside down to extinguish his head in what he believes to be a toilet filled with water, and instead it's gasoline. Or kerosene, or just something bad for his head. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with all the kerosene, like what kind of construction project it is, but they're really renovating that brownstone. I have 7, 6, 2, 9, 1, and 5. Not a ton. I've been playing Alex on my Steam Deck, but it's a different account. I've been having a lot of fun with the warrior. Oh, we got something. I'm still like level 4. Look at this building. Music changed. Activate Memoriam device. I've been through a lot, Sir Theodore. I have been through a lot. Lightning geysers, they mean nothing to me. Place all the crystals? Yes. The empty lord motif. Your mind fills with someone else's memories. You are able to recall them as if they were your own. Oh, okay, so we just saw our buddy, the Fremenic Mahjarrat, do this. Memo not found. Creator.
She is my creator. I both love and loathe her.
Okay. She is my creator. I both love and loathe her. I don't know if Zeros is... First of all, I don't know if this is Zeros. Second of all, I don't know if she is Jas or Mother Ma, considering where we are.
A being of such immense primordial power that she can create life with but a thought. Yet she herself is a stunted child. How could such a being come to me? It frustrates me that Ma has such gifts and yet wastes them, creating what one might consider amusements.
Okay, so it is Mother Ma. It's swirly purple orb, I guess.
Such wasted potential. But then, she did also create me.
Companion.
Though I am unique, there was one other created at the same time as I. The light to my darkness. I find it beautiful, and the attraction is mutual. Whereas I am analytical, my companion is empathetic. We are opposites, but we are also the same. I know not our Creator's purpose, but it is good to not be alone.
So I missed a bunch of the crystals, so I don't have all of the story. Or were there not enough crystals to find it?
I have walked upon 100 proto-worlds, half-built and failing, the only works of Ma's elder sisters.
Wow.
But here, for the first time, I have stepped onto a plane that, although raw and imperfect, teems with conscious life. They have ordered an architecture, society, and bureaucracy. It is a machine with so many moving parts, and yet, against all odds, it works. From the Chthonian dukes to the Avernic slaves, each individual a cog in the machine. Even the ousted infernals have a part to play. They also have something called language. An alien concept, but one I find most fascinating.
Do I'm being communicated to with language. So the ball... Yeah. That's the thing. Unfortunately, is that I can't. There's Mother Ma, there's Ma's sisters, there's the ball, and there's the ball's companion, to name not even the other amusements that the ball is referring to. So, communication... Right. I'm reading a memory, but what I mean to say is, Heidegger called language the house of being, meaning even trying to have a thought without language, especially in this kind of contemplative way where, this is like a journal entry or something, where the ball is like reflecting on experience about going to different worlds. The possibility of doing that without language doesn't make sense to me.
They name themselves demons. I shall make myself known to them. Their first encounter with divinity.
That's the question of whether or not we do need language for thoughts. Look what he says here. They name themselves demons. What's a name? What are demons? How would you understand any of this without thoughts and language? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Well, you may be right. I think, and Mather might be onto it, and that's fine. As human beings, we don't understand reality without language. It's the only way we can explain reality is by using the words that we attribute to our thoughts, feelings, experience. But maybe some higher beings don't need language in the way that we do.
And then, I shall use their love of language to bind them to me. I shall give this great machine a purpose. I continue my exploration of the lower planes of the universe. This time, of a world named Vampirium.
All right. Vampirium.
The dominant species is predatory and instinctual, though not lacking in awareness. They roam the surface and skies in small packs, competing for prey. It is wasteful, both of these predators and their prey. They can be put to better use.
So, we don't know. I mean, Yeah, I do see the virus appearing in the room. We don't know yet definitively if this purple ball thing is Zeros, but I mean, obviously my mind jumps to that because I was sent here to meet with Zeros, and I don't find Zeros, but I find these memories, and then this sentiment here, like, oh, the Vyres are wasted, I could put them to use, aka, being soldiers in my army to take over Gilnor.
I intended to experiment, to teach them of society, of culture.
And see, so this is an interesting impulse of Zeros, if that is Zeros. I mean, I'm standing on the X, right? But it's curious, like, society and culture aren't his stuff. Like, those are things that he found in the other place that he went, and he's like, well, I'm gonna just kind of commingle some, intellectual breakthroughs from this plane with these folk over here, I guess, and see what happens.
Unified, they could perhaps cease their infighting and become greater than the beasts they are.
Or was his vision, like, I couldn't tell if his previous vision of the world that had language and society and bureaucracy and everything was just Gilnor straight up, but that wouldn't make I guess it would if Zeros came later than humans had arrived. I don't know. It doesn't have to be humans. He could have seen elves or something for all I know. Diversity.
Upon reaching the edge of the lower planes, 4 paths opened to me. Each path led by one of Mars' sisters. It appears that, lacking my creator's knowledge, each of her sisters has separated to build their own worlds. Perhaps in an effort to learn what they have lost in the absence of Mars. These I call the elemental planes, and they overflow with diversity.
Oh, it was demons. You're right, Mather. That's a good point.
It is upon these elemental worlds that I have first encountered creatures who refer to themselves as gods. They have some semblance of divinity, but unlike me, they are not of truly divine origin.
So on the elemental planes, Zeros encounters gods, but they're not of divine origin. But so like you can see Armadil and Bandos here, I suppose, and that means that these are the younger gods, not the old gods, but the elemental planes were created by Ma's sisters. So they aren't truly of the same divine essence because they were made by the planes or by Ma's sisters, and Ma was more powerful than her sisters, which is why Ma is the creator. Is this Saradomin down here below me? Looks like it, right?
I am intrigued as to how such limited beings have overcome their inherent weaknesses, for they appear to have derived from among the mortal races.
So then what they're saying is that all of these gods, Saradomin, Bandos, Armadil, were once mortal, but they overcame their weaknesses, by acquiring Elder God weapons? Like the Armadil's staff and Bandos's axe, and I don't know what Saradomin has, that crown?
Indeed, many races from these planes follow the dogma of these self-proclaimed gods, and I am unable to swallow to my gods. As such, I have been spurred on to the higher realms, where the elder gods' paths reconvene into worlds with more balance.
So in this phrasing, we're back to the elder gods, which Zeros does not seem to be a part of, but was rather created by the elder gods. Like Ma was one of... Well, I don't know. I don't know if Ma was an elder god or Ma was created by an elder god.
My empire's progress has stalled. I expected little resistance from the forests to the south. Yet from them sprang forth a race even my demonic legions feared. The legates refer to them as stern judges, but I have learned their true name. Mahjarrat, the children of Ma.
There they are.
Could they really be so? After my departure, could she have created more toys?
So she made more. Interesting. Exactly, Sir Theodore.
They are but a fraction of myself and my old companion. Yet I feel a connection with them. A shared ancestry. They are my younger siblings. Surely this is serendipity. Or fate, should such a thing exist. I intend to take them under my wing.
Do we find out who the other half is? You know, my mind just wants to fill everything in very tidily, like the other half is just Jas, for example. But I don't know.
Within the Empire, they will rule as princes, and they shall be its inheritors. Until such a time, they shall be my enemies.
Alright, so those are all of the ones that I have found so far. So, okay, thank you, Mather. Good. Oh. I guess it would make sense if it was Saren, wouldn't it? But I could never figure out the timeline of Saren. Alright, let's see. So there's some behind me is what you're saying, and there's one up here too. Is something banging this from the other side? That's scary. Oh, I see. Thank you. Great. Thanks, Sir Theodore.
I have explored from one end of the universe to the other, and at its furthest point discovered a perfect world. The final work of the Elders.
I see. This is what you guys were telling me about, which is this perfect world is Gillinor.
Many of the races I encountered on my journey have flocked to this perfect world, led by their deities. But this world does not belong to them. They carve out territories and scar the land with their petty skirmishes. They must be taught obedience. As a child of the Creators, I feel it is my duty to bring these young gods to heel. My ability to enforce loyalty does not compel their sentient beings, only the lower mortals and my old companion. I will have to resort to basic methods. To this end, I have brought my own lower races to this world. If the young gods will not heed my words and recognize my divinity, then they will be made this. The lower planes once more bear fruit. One race, the Ilyanka, has joined my empire on proviso that I solve their infertility. This seems like a problem worth solving. I am only capable of reshaping existing forms of life. To solve an issue of creation will require something more. To this end, I have returned to the place of my birth. With RuneScape's failing anima, Ma has slipped into a coma. She manifests nightmare creatures from which I am able to harvest her elder energy.
I like it.
I have pushed the limits of my own abilities, reforming the essence of other races into new beings. But to give them life required Ma's energy.
Uh-oh. You gotta kill Ma?
As such, they are a failure, only proving of what I am incapable. Strictly, they should be named Tharax, but I have dubbed them Nihil, for they are nothing to me.
Wow.
Much like the Mahjarrat, they have the ability to absorb the essence of their brethren, One of these nihil, originally shadow, has fast outgrown the rest. I have chosen to uplift.
I do, Sir Theodore.
To do so, I had to implant a small sliver of my being. The irony of this is not lost on me. I am not proud of this, but to leave her as she was would have seen the other nihil destroy her. With her newfound awareness, she has named herself Nex, in the old infernal tower. Her speed and capacity for learning are astounding. Although Nex will prove useful in bringing unity to the world, this entire experiment has only gone to prove my unworthiness. I myself must take a new path and find a way to transcend to elder godhood. For only then will I be able to aid the Yin Yang to create life from nothing.
Well, I mean, it's at least you find out that Zeros was being, true to his word, or trying. Well, this, yeah, what a nice guy indeed, right? So there's Nex, and then demons, scary folk, and then there's Hannibus. But tell me, how does the Queen Slug tie into all of this? Anyway, this quest is awesome. I love the voice acting. I love what we're learning, and getting so much backstory about not only Zeros, but just things that I haven't heard at all in the game. It's a nightmare creature. I mean, it looks like it. And I'm pumped to that's right. She's nothing. It is info dump, Nick Man, but for me, I'm kind of a glutton for the info in RuneScape. It's like I like the lore, and the fact that it's voice acted. Like, if you info dump but you voice act it, I'm so much more receptive to info dump with books. You know what I mean? But and I find this lore intriguing. We will have to continue this next week, though, because it is indeed my bedtime. I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out, playing some RuneScape. We did a little divination. Now we're here. We're learning about Zeros. We're learning about Ma. We are in the home of the Mahjarrat, and I've been struck by lightning. Tomorrow we're going to be playing some Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, if you're interested in coming to check that out. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. Alex, Sir Theodore, Mather, Nickman, Heathrun, Fading, Prosh, Nerd, that's right. Keep an open mind. I'm keeping it open, Sir Theodore. Take care, everyone. Have a great one.